Always back at the Mythril Dragons. Wonder how long we'll be here for. Now that we're past the drop rate, it's really just a who knows. Who knows? That's what's probably gonna happen, Ashtray. Like, no joke. The reason why I think so is because we killed 69,000 hellhounds to get a smoldering stone. So I went. Wait, no, it was more than that. No, no, it was that many. We almost went double the rate for 1 in 32,000 on those. So it's not like the 1 in 32,000 RNG. Like, I've rolled that drop and missed it. I know that's not how it works, but if you statistically get a 1 in 32,000 every 32,000 kills that you do on a monster that drops a 1 in 32,000, statistically, we should literally see one on the ground, right? I get that it's a little different than that in reality, but at the same time, I mean, there is a very decent chance because of how many times we've missed the same exact type of roll on a creature already. Kind of depends on if you believe in it or not. Yeah. Something I like to talk about on that like topic is people like to bring up the like sunk cost fallacy and say that like going for stuff in RuneScape and whatnot, you're just falling for that, you know? I don't know if you know what that is or know about it. Yeah, the sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy assumes currency. It assumes currency. But if you're not using currency, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Currency could be time as well. But see, it doesn't have to be. Money has to be money, but time doesn't have to be money. It can be. Money involves time in almost every case. Your time does not have to involve money. And that's the catch with that one. Sunk cost. You have to use currency. You have to be paying. I ain't paying shit. It's all about the mental state at that point with it, though. Like, if you're paying for it, you're paying for it. You might not be able to get away from it. I'm not, though. So I don't have to worry about that shit. Right. Like I put the value on everything that happens on this account. If it's meaningless, it's because I decided it was meaningless and I never want to log in again. If I love playing it and it's good, it's because I decided it's good and I love playing it. Yeah, it totally removes, and it's like the sunk that's the funny thing about it though too is I'm not saying the sunk cost fallacy is invalid. I'm saying it doesn't apply to me. There's so many players that it does apply to because they think because they let it or because that's how they think about it in the first place. Another way you could think about it, at least another way that I think about that same topic is assuming let's assume that I am paying for it, right? Let's assume that I am. The payment doesn't matter because I don't have an end to my paycheck. So does it really are you really actually paying at that point? Is Bill Gates really paying Burger King for a burger if he's got $1 billion and it costs him $4? I mean, yeah, but he could buy so many of those burgers that it doesn't matter. Like he could buy a burger for everybody in the United States and have 90% of his cash to spare. So at that point, he waiting in line. It's like there's no the waiting in line is not a good example, but the sunk cost doesn't apply to him because you could just keep paying for forever and ever and literally never run out of money. For the rest of Bill Gates' life, he could keep handing money over. He could just literally drop a $10 bill on the ground every half a second, a $20 bill every second for the rest of his life on the ground, and it wouldn't matter. And so sunk cost cannot apply to that man because of that. And it's the same thing with time. Like if he can spend the rest of his life trying to spend what he's accumulated, then that's as far as you could ever go anyways. It's like if I'm willing to spend the rest of my life playing this game and having fun because I love it, I'm in the exact same playing field mentally at least when it comes down to like what like what it costs or anything. I don't know. Kind of one of the weirder ways to think about it. The things that cross your mind after you've played an Ultimate Ironman for 800 days and 23 hours. On top of the questions people ask you on Twitch, it's kind of some of that weird, kind of more fun thought process stuff that I don't know, I might as well talk about something, right? Versus sitting here and saying nothing. UM things. Sounding like Loki right now. Him and I got off on the wrong foot. Um, I'm glad he rated me. It's like I'm kind of shy in that way where like I'm very hesitant like go for second chances. It's not like I hate the guy or anything. It's not like I hated the guy for us getting off on the wrong foot. It was just kind of like a slightly just awkward and I just really avoid those situations a lot. Um so I'm glad he rated me the other day. I kind of feel like that doesn't none of that matters anymore. Um it's kind of a sense of appreciation for it. He's a good dude. I got nothing against him. Do you know the lore? Yeah, I would the okay. So here's what happened. I rated him, and then he didn't. We didn't know each other. This was our first interactions ever, and he was saying he was like trying to flex his account a bit. And I mean, me, like this account ain't nothing to laugh at either. And so it's kind of like a little micro battle of like battle of the dicks. I know it sounds so stupid, but like it's just like a little tiny little battle like that. And he has better gear than me, but I outrank him. And when I said, and I'm not gonna like say exactly how it went. I'm not gonna even try to remember. But I basically said that he was behind me in total XP after like he was like ahead in items or whatever. And he said, "Oh, you're one of those guys." Like it was something bad. And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh no, I said the wrong thing," you know? Like none of this shit matters. Like it's like he's not a bad dude, neither am I. It's just one of those, again, I'm kind of just shy in that manner where when something slightly awkward like that happens, I just kind of shut down. So it was kind of funny. Anyways, I'm glad he doesn't I'm glad he doesn't hate me or anything anyways either, you know. I mean, given the huge raid last stream, I always really appreciate that sort of thing. Who are we talking about? Oh, Loki. The Loki. Micro battle of the dicks, yeah. It's important where the micro is. It's the micro battle. You know, that's like the wording is very important there. Cheese of hands. Oh, it's not worth it. Yeah, I mean these days, like if it doesn't, if like if it doesn't work out between me and somebody else, like whoever it is, and for whatever reason, I don't usually have an issue just kind of dropping it there, and no hard feelings. Like it's whatever. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Like him rating me kind of took a bit of that weight, I guess, off my shoulders. Because it's not like I had to do anything to like. It's not like I was trying to avoid him or anything either. But that kind of tension is always just kind of like I was saying. I just fucking shut down. Battle of Micro Dicks. We don't need to hear whatever story you're thinking of, Sigali. I'll tell Loki you said that though. About him if you want. Yeah, no, just let me know. Don't really watch his streams. He's way bigger on YouTube. Most of the YouTubers also just have a bigger stream for obvious reasons. Um, yeah, he doesn't stream that often either. He's definitely way more of a YouTuber, I think. When stream on YouTube, I don't know. The streaming market's getting weird these days. Twitch is killing itself is the problem. It's not that Twitch is dying. I don't think Twitch is dying. I think Twitch is killing itself. And I think there's a big difference between those. Because people don't want to leave. Nobody who's watching Twitch wants to stop watching Twitch. It's a great platform, but they keep pulling the trigger against their own dome. And it sucks. They'll have to see where it goes in the future. I mean, by the end of this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch isn't the place where most people stream though. If another big website comes up that's not Kick and competes with it, I could very much see a lot of content creators, a lot of the popular ones moving over, and then that just drags everybody else, which would immediately die. It would immediately die. Just need a big company to throw up a streaming platform that's not run by gambling and whatever the fuck, whoever runs Kick. Finest Ramblings, Resident Sleeper. I don't know. I've never watched like a ramble of him. I mean, I ramble on stream enough, so I can't point any fingers there. And his YouTube videos are now pretty standard, I'd say, as far as like, progress videos go. Kind of nails the form factor. Stuff people, are used to seeing and want to see. We can't stand Rice Cup. Oh, yeah, Rice Cup's the worst. Absolute trash. YouTube has a massive problem with discoverability. I don't think so. I would actually disagree. Okay, no, wait. I'm gonna agree, but I don't think I'm agreeing about it in the same way that you're saying it. Because I have excellent discoverability for very low key people on YouTube on my YouTube homepage. Hey, chewed bones. I will very consistently come across people who have anywhere from 20 to 1,000 subscribers. We're talking like really low, like in the hundreds. It's not uncommon for me to scroll across people's channels like that. So YouTube is definitely distributing content that is not watched very popularly. I don't think there's much consistency to it though. So I would say there is a problem there, but I don't know what it is, because I definitely come across like new content creators that like I never ever would have seen. I mean, let's face it, like 90% of the people on your home screen probably have 1 million subscribers or at least 100,000. So yeah, the streaming is weird. Like I was saying, I don't know what the problem is, Tagali, but I think YouTube isn't forgetting about it, at least. Because I'm sure it's really tough to tweak their algorithm. I mean, think about it, dude. To legitimately tweak the YouTube algorithm to like allow for other things, it must be a mission. Because that thing is probably almost entirely AI at this point. I mean, I can only imagine how difficult it is for the engineers at Google when they say, hey, we need to change the YouTube algorithm. Those guys probably all smack their foreheads like, oh my gosh, not again. Fuck, we just dialed it in, not an easy thing to work with, though. I don't care how good you are. The streams, the private server streams, those are actually really popular, yeah. Like, surprisingly so. You don't think any streaming services will ever make cash? There's too much ad revenue out there is the thing, and there's too many people that are willing to pay to watch stuff. Golly, imagine for me real quick if there was a streaming platform that worked like Netflix did, where everybody pays $15 a month and the money's distributed based on the time that you watch the streams. And it's just a percentage based. So if you spend 40 hours watching one guy in a month and 20 hours watching another, it's exactly split, just like that. If you spend 200 hours watching somebody and 50 hours watching another, split exactly, just strictly percentage based. That sort of platform will work really well, I think, because there's a lot of people out there who are willing to spend $15 a month on a streaming platform, watch a video watching platform. I mean, a model like that could work very well these days. Because then you never have to subscribe to a streamer either. You don't have to run ads on your platform. You don't have to do anything like that. It's all paid for. And you can still let people watch for free, but those people get this just soaked with ads. So you make your money off them anyways. I mean, the model's not difficult. It really isn't. There's just nobody that's done it. Music's a bit loud. Yeah, my bad. Let me turn it down a bit. But yeah, no, for real. Um, I think something like that would work wonderfully. I mean, most Twitch viewers are subscribed to around 3 people, I would say. Maybe not most, but a lot of them. And the rest of them aren't subscribed to anybody. They're used to watching ads now and then. They're happy when they get a gifted sub, you know? New Justice. Oh, apparently it's that new. You have 6 subs. I mean, you don't stream anymore. It's probably 6 people who either care about you or forgot to cancel their resub, which definitely happens. Yeah, my parents are back, so I can't be loud late night. I really probably shouldn't stream for very much longer. Like I'm going into work on Friday, so I'm surprised how well my sub count is doing at the moment. Like legitimately surprised about it. It's nothing crazy, but we're at 49 right now, which I mean that's at least 20 to 30 higher than I would have expected. I mean, I really dropped the ball. I didn't stream for like a month and a half. Damn, Ash Twitch Prime. Yo. Make it 50. Making it 50. My new sub badge, it's Chrisabel Stigali. She's doing it for free. Okay, so if you want to give her shit for it, fine. But I offered to pay for it. She said, nope. And I told her there's no rush. Take your time. So they're on the way, I promise. But it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. I have put in the order. We have to wait for the delivery. It's a really simple sub badge. Really clean, I think. I don't know what it looks like yet, but I know she's going to do a good job. Well, in giving me shit for it is giving her shit for it. Just so you know. Oh, I can say that because I know Chrisabel and I trust her. I can trust somebody else and still make the promise. I just can't promise when, only that it's happening eventually. All right, guys, Chewed Bones 212 coming up. This would be a nice number to get the helmet on. The 212 with the helmet coming through. Huh? And you put me on YouTube music. Now I'm going to have to play another YouTube song. Oh, where is it? Here it is. I got the next song queued up fat for us. Here you go. You ready for it? This song goes hard. Just a bit. So hard. Just going for it. It would have been hilarious if that was it, actually. How the fuck is this a chair sliding on the ground? Anyways, thank you for listening to that with me. Such a banger. I need to use the restroom. I will be back in just a moment. We'll do another trip. Should I play the SpongeBob crap squiddy music? I feel like it's kind of over the top. I got a crunchy Taco Bell taco sitting here. Waiting for the opportune moment to eat it. You guys know what I'm talking about? That 1 a.m. Taco Bell taco. I think I'm going to break it out now. Oh, yes. The 1 a.m. Taco Bell taco. What kind of taco, you might ask? The plain one. The taco flavor. I know, a bit of a rebel over here with the taco flavored taco. You're not going to believe this matter, but it looks just like a taco. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's that close. Really surprised. I might wake up and stream tomorrow, like early, just to get used to waking up for work. I don't know. Oh, look. Yeah, nothing yet. Oh, that's quite a while then. I crave Taco Bell taco. The best part about that is I have one. Ooh. Oh, they're probably gonna play like their whole album and all their bangers. Coachella, after all. Well, who knows how many songs they get, but it's Justice. I mean, they're mad popular. What's up, meme? Oh, you know how it is with me. I'm starting to be convinced that I am RN Jesus, dying for everybody else's RNG sins, going dry. Who's to say? I go back to work on Friday, and from then on until forever and ever until I die. I'll still be streaming every day though. Okay, so I know that, Spade, but can you still roll for the pet? Or is that eliminated? I'm assuming it is, but I allow irons inside then. This song, what does it sound like? Some Zelda song? Wouldn't even try to get that on a mass? That's true. Group irons? That makes sense. You sure you didn't mean Hurt by T.I.? You sure you didn't mean Hurt by T.I.? I'm kidding. That one's coming up next. But after that one, Hurt by T.I. is coming on. I'm just going to play your song now. Wait, it's the same song. Like literally the same song. Is it the same song or is my thing broken? Dude, it's the same fucking song. I thought it was like my thing glitching out. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, the song that was on was this one. That's the song that's the backdrop for this one. Street Boys. Did I see this festival lineup? No. All right, let's see. Janet Jackson. It's gonna go from like the top down instead of like each row at a time. Janet Jackson, Usher, Backstreet Boys, Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani. Lil Wayne performing the Carter 3, by the way. Alicia Keys, Nas, Ludacris, Nelly, T Pain, Ja Rule. Let me look at the not the top ones, the guys who are down below. Let's see who else is here that I recognize. Probably not much. Jason Derulo, Rick Ross, Ti is gonna be there. I'm playing a Ti song next. Ti is gonna be there. That's tight. Hell yeah. Lupe Fiasco, the Yin Yang Twins, Little Flip. Yeah, that's a stacked lineup though, for real. I'm kind of over that one. I need my Ti. Oh yeah, Lil Wayne performing the Carter 3 is gonna be so hype. Where they at? Like, catch me at the booth right now if it really like that. When we were crunk. Oh no. 50 at the front door, 50 at the back. Half god case, half god backs. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Show me who we at. With his brains in his ash and his thoughts on his lap, dump with more with. Can't even talk that fast. Hey, what's up, Ecozide? How you doing? Sick of this place yet? Nah. I want to go to Armor really bad, but that doesn't mean I'm sick of this place. We're dry, but I mean, I'm only as sick of it as somebody who's dry would be. I don't mind killing these. I just also really want to go to Arma. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, I really do want to be done with this hopefully soon. I mean, we hit the drop rate, so it's like what more, what more should I actually have to give? I mean, 8,000 of these is plenty. So, the sooner we leave the better. It could have definitely already happened. I'm just so close to like finishing all my childhood goals, Ecozide. I can't help I can't help it. Just a little bit. All I ever wanted was to finish God Wars Dungeon. We're just about to start the second half. Any day now. I hate to say it, but I should probably call it a stream after this trip, guys. I still got energy to keep going, but I got someone else's schedule to stick to. Sage, no, can't degen super hard anymore. But I get to make fat money and fix my car and then try to move out. Maybe. Probably not. But yeah, despite the fact that I'm gonna be back working, we'll still be able to play RuneScape for like 12 hours a day. So the gains are gonna be insane. It's gonna be XP while I'm at work and items while I'm on stream at home. I can play so much RuneScape at work though. Ooh, so much all day. Well, almost all day. Unless I'm doing something really intense. I say this a ton, but I spoon chambers so hard. I spooned so much at chambers. Oh my gosh. Dang, I was getting ready to degen so hard for this helmet too. Like this next week, I was gonna do like 10-hour stream every day. Probably better to do a 6-hour stream every day and make that cash though. I need it so bad. Hey, what's up, Birdie? Oh no, not that one. I'm surprised you remember that. Oh, no worries. I got you. Yeah, no, not that one. It's a different job. Yeah, it's a really good job. I get to uh I get to kind of work my own schedule. Pay is pretty decent. It's a chill job as well. Couldn't ask for too much better, at least. Such a good song. It still blows my mind that this music existed in the game before the anime. They just pulled music from the game for the anime. Because, duh, it's already licensed. Well, I hate to say it, but I think this is the last Dragon of the Night, guys. I have to go to bed. It's 1 in the morning. I'm going to fuck myself up if I stay up any later. I should be live tomorrow, though. And I should be able to still stream every day, despite working at my usual time. It's just going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I'll get used to it. One more dragon, though. Come on. I don't think I'm going to raid anybody either. Probably should, but fuck it. But yeah, I should be live tomorrow, guys. Thanks a ton for tuning in. I'm not going to do some super long outro here. I'll be back. You guys know where to find me. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Even though it's a shorter stream, I had stuff I had to do today. I almost didn't even go live. So trying to stay with it. Get the grind over with. But yeah, thanks a ton for hanging out again. And I will catch you guys next